As a part of that, we already did arithmetic operators, assignment operators, relational operators, logical operators, bitwise operators, membership and identity operators. Now it's a time to go for another operator we are going to discuss. I said yesterday's class, unary operators are not supporting, and ternary operator of C++ also not supporting. There is a question mark colon is not supporting. This type of syntax is not there. In Python, we have some other ternary operator is available, which we call it as if-else operator we can call. If-else operator. Shall we start now? So let us start with if-else operator now. Very, very important. And we do a lot of examples on this. If-else operator. So I'm going to start here. If-else operator. Very important, students, because when I'm going to introduce tomorrow some new topic, this topic is very, very useful. So carefully try to follow. What is this if-else operator? Generally, according to your C knowledge, if-else condition is different. If-else operator is different. Okay, na? If-else condition is different. If-else operator is different. Now I'm going to start with if-else operator now. First, let us take syntax. Syntax I'm going to take. Look at that carefully here. I'm writing variable name is equal to expression1 expr1 if test condition. Already you know what is the meaning of test condition. What is the test condition? Right? Already forget. So coming to the point of it, relational operators I will open. All sorts of relational expressions. Here you see the relational expression is called test condition. Already said there. So once we come to the class, we must have complete knowledge about it. So what is the test condition? Relational expression. What is the result of relational expression? Either true or false. So if test condition, I'm writing else. Now I'm writing expression 2. I'm writing expression 2. Expression 1 if test condition, else expression 2. I'm just writing it. How this is going to evaluate? See, students, it's very important, and there is a lot of programs will be depending on this operator. First term, here three things are there. Why this is known as a ternary Python ternary operator? First, I will write here Python ternary operator here. So the name of the Python ternary operator, I'll write it. Here I am saying the name of Python ternary operator is called what? If else. If else is called the name of the Python ternary operator. What is its syntax? Ternary means what? 3. So if and else. You see, if else is connected with the 3 things, students. Number 1, test condition. One more is called what? Expression 1. And one more is expression 2. So 3 things are connected. That's why it is known as what? Ternary. Plus is connected with what? 2 objects. It is known as what? Binary. There is no plus A, plus B is not there. Complement of A, that is known as what? Unary. So only one unary operator is available. That is bitwise unary operator. That is complement operator. Here, how this is going to work out? Now I'm going to give you the clarity. How this is going to execute. First of all, here if and else are the keywords. I'm writing explanation also here. I'll write explanation also here. First concept is clear. Other things are dead easy for you. Explanation I'm writing. Carefully try to follow. First point is what? Here, if I'm writing here and what else are the or the keywords or the keywords. Now here, test condition is what here? What test condition represents? Here, test condition represents, test condition represents either relational expression, relational or logical expression, logical expression, logical expression, either relational expression or logical expression, and whose result can be, and already we said this now, and whose result can be, result can be either true or false, whose result can be either true or false, or false. Now in this case, next is important. Suppose first PVM is coming to where test condition, it's straightforward come to where test condition. So test condition will be evaluated, whose result can be either true or false. Suppose if it is true, PVM comes to left side of if. What is there in the left side of f? Expression 1. That will be evaluated. And whose result kept in where? Left side variable called variable name. In the case of what? True. If the test condition is what? True. Then PVM will execute what? Expression 1. Whose result placed in where? Variable name 1. If the test condition is called what? False. It will come to right side of what part? Else. Right side of else. What is there? Expression 2. That will evaluate whose result kept in where again? Variable name 1. Where left hand side variable name. Again I will explain. First it comes to where? Test condition. Test condition is what? True. If it is true, what will happen? PVM will execute what? Expression 1. Whose result kept in where? Variable name. In the case of what? True. In the case of false, what will execute? Else part. It will go to else part. Execute what? Expression 2. Whose result kept in where? Variable name. Shall I write that point here? No. Here I am writing. If the result of what? Test condition is true, then PVM executes what? Expression 1. PVM executes what? EXPR1. And whose result kept in? Whose result placed in where? LHS variable name. LHS variable name. LHS variable name. In the case of what? True. Be careful, students. If the result of what? Test condition is what? False. If the result of test condition is false, now I'm going to write false. Whose result? PVM execute what? Expression 2. Expression 2. Whose result kept in where? LHS variable. RHS కాదు. ఎవరు చెప్పేది RHS అని? So either this result or this result, both of them kept in this place only. Either this result or this result. Both the results will not be coming. Are you able to follow? This is an explanation of what keyword, what concept? Python LHS, Python ternary operator. Is it clear for you? Now, what is the flow chart here? Flow chart. I am drawing the simple flow chart also. What is the simple flow chart you look at? Flow chart means what? Flow. It is called a rhombus. Rhombus is nothing but what? Like a diamond. It is going to contain what? Test condition. Test condition. Test condition results are what? Either true or what? False. False. If it is true, what I said to you just now? Come on. PVM executes what? Expression 1. Expression 1. And whose result kept in which variable? LHS variable name. LHS variable name. If it is false, what will happen? PVM executes what? Expression 2. Expression 2. And keep it in where? LHS variable name. This is about which operator? Python ternary operator. Students, you just follow me. I am going to take up one small ternary operator. I will show you, and I will show you here. I will just show you. So ternary operator, just for a minute, ternary operator, just for a minute, I'll show the flow chart. You just see the flow chart here, students. So here, observe, flow chart for what? Python ternary operator. I will post this diagram also for you. Entry. What is the test condition result? True. If it is true, what will happen? Executes expression 1, whose results assigned to LHS variable name. If test condition is false, what will happen? PVM executes expression 2, whose result is assigned to what? LHS variable name. Are you able to follow? This is about how the flow will be. Understand? Fine. Now I will move to the further coding. I will explain. Concept I will send, program I will send, and try to follow this. Online students, I hope you followed me. I hope this is clear for everybody. Now I will move to the further. So let me save it, separate this one. Ternary operator. All of you open the notes. All of you open the notes. Now write the coding. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Write a Python program which will accept two numerical integer values, which will accept two numerical values. You can write, which will accept two numerical values, which will accept two numerical values, and find the biggest among them, 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 and find the biggest among them. Are you following? Yes. Now continue that, and checks for equality, and checks for equality, and checks for equality, and checks for equality. Right. Lokesh Kumar, sir, can you help us understand lambda function along with this, please? No, I have some special concept which I have some lesson action plan is there. According to that only we are going to discuss. Lambda function is going to come separately in the functions. Separately I am explaining in functions. There is a big discussion about it. So there is an anonymous functions concept is there. There I am going to discuss. Not at this level. I have certain action plan. According to that only we will move forward. See that in this anonymous functions are lambda functions. There is a separate explanation I am going to give. Separate explanations I am going to give. For that there is a separate action plan. I am going to discuss a lot of things in that. Regarding that examples, I am going to discuss anonymous function. Example 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lot of examples I am going to discuss. Okay. Now, let us move to the further. Now I am going to say, is the question is clear? Now I am going to introduce these are all called, whatever I am discussing, hacker ranker related examples on ternary operator. Let us go to the PyCharm. Shall we go to the PyCharm? Now, take care. Now I am going to discuss. So, all of you, concept is clear? Now I am entering into the programming examples. Now here, let us close this project, existing project. Now I'm going to start with. So here I'm going to take it as 6 p.m. ternary. 6 p.m. ternary. So there I'm going to discuss about Lokesh Kumar. That time with lambda functions with a ternary operator also I will tell you. Every day, every concept will be carried forwarded. There was no doubt in that. But I have certain action plan is there where students can understand from fresher level to the experienced level. Everything I will take care of it. Just relaxly try to understand. Shall we start the program now? Right. Can you help me? Can you help me in writing this code? What is this now? So now I am writing, find what? What is this now? Find big. Find big. I'm going to write big 2 example 1 dot py. Find 2 big 2 example 1 dot py. So take a program for finding biggest of two numbers and what? Check for equality. Now I am going to start with. Now students, and one more small thing, because some of the people are asking, their friends or somebody else asking to join the new Python on 31st, a new batch, 31st January, 31st January at 7 a.m., 7 a.m. to 9 a.m., 7 a.m. to 9 a.m., new batch is scheduled. New batch, full stack Python by me. So by KVR. So this is the new batch is going to scheduled on 31st. Any friends or anybody else is having? Because some of the students asked already. This is the 31st January, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. A new batch is scheduled, both offline as well as online. And you can just inform to friends what you find in my class. You can just inform. Okay, na? Right. So let us go forward. So instead of making the students where people are joining, where without knowing, people are paying 30,000 for Python programming, completing in 20 days, 25 days and suffering, can just save their money and you can just save their future also by going for telling about our class. If you feel happy about me, right? So now I will go to the further. Now I will move to the further here. Here, find big 2 example 1 dot py. I'm going to take how much now? Two numbers I'm going to take. Two things I'm going to take. Shall we start now? Come on, start with this. Now here, so Devesh Anand, sir, how many duration days new batch will go? As this is 2 hours and this current batch 6 p.m. is only 1.5 hours, means 1 hour 50 minutes. You mean to say, or 1.5 hour? So okay. Now let us move to the further. So here I am going to start with take two values. How do you take two values? A is equal to float of input of enter first value. Enter what? First value. Next I will take second value also. I will take it. Enter second value also I am going to take up. Second value I am going to take up B. Now I need to find what? Biggest among them. Apply our concept. Once the question is given, find the big. Find what? Big. Find big. So find what now? Big. Now I'm going to introduce now. How do you find the big now? Variable name is equal to, just to take the syntax as it is. You need to remember the concept. Once you remember the concept now, you can solve my problem. So what is this syntax? You just carry as it is. See students, variable name, expression, test condition. First of all, how to find the biggest of two numbers? Which operator you will use? Relational operator. What is the value of A? 10. Come on, already operator is completed. B is equal to what? 5. How do you find which one is bigger? A greater than big. What is the condition for A bigger? A greater than B. What is the condition for B? B greater than A. Right or not? Tell me, in the expression one, what I will write? A. In which case? A greater than B. If this is false, what is the bigger? B is a bigger. Tell me what I will write it now. I will write it. Come on now. I will write it. Big is equal to. Tell me, what should I write? A. In which case? A greater than B. A greater than B. Else what? B. Take the value. Take the discussion. A is equal to 10. Here B is equal to what? 5. 10 greater than 5. If you don't answer, you are waste. True. True means what will execute? Expression 1. What is an expression 1? A. Assigned to what? Big. Big. What is the value of big? 10. Suppose now the value is called what? 50. 10 greater than 50. It comes to which part? Else part. Else part, what is there? Expression 2. What is that value? B. Assigned to what? Big. So what is the value of big now? 50. Now I will write it. Print of. What I am writing? Big of. A value comma B value comma is equal to big value. I will write it. Format of what? A comma B comma big. A comma B comma big. Here everything is available. Very, very, very important. Let's start executing. Run this. Please observe. Take care. 10 and then 5. What is the big? 10.0. Try to run once again. Next time writing 10 and next is what? 50. What is the value here? 50. 50. Now if I enter equal values, be careful. Equal values I am entering. What is this now? 10 and 10. 10 greater than 10. False. False means come to which part? Else part. In else part, what is taken? B value. But it is going to be equal now. If I enter a 10 and 10, if I enter a 10 and 10, 10 is only the bigger is coming, but it is not a correct message. I must print what? Both values are equal. I must print both values are equal. I must print it. Shall we write that? So if you follow me, first of all, is it clear? Clear this one? Shall I go to the next example? Same thing. Here I find the biggest. This part I will carry. I will carry. Slowly I will go for it. Students, the more you practice, the more expert you will become. If you don't practice the programming, if you just come to the class, we cannot become perfection in the class. One day you will become dropout student. You have to practice, you have to read, and you have to attend the class. Without attending, without practicing, if you come, you cannot get the subject. That is a damn sure. Now I am going to write it. Coming to the point back, here I am going to say, I am going to take up 2. Now I will write the logic. Find the biggest of two numbers and check for what? Equality. Tell me now, big is equal to A bigger, B bigger, and equality. Children, sorry. A bigger. What, in which case I written? If A greater than B. B greater than B. Else what? B I wrote it. And if I write one condition, 2 results will come. Either a true result or what? False result. False result this is. In the case of true, A will come. In the case of B, what will come? This is A in the case of what? A greater than B. Else in the case of what? B greater than A. Now, where is the question of equality? So here 3 results I need, right? What is the result? A bigger result, B bigger result, A equal results I need. So I will write first with what? A as usual if A greater than B. In the 1 minute, if A greater than B is true, A becomes the bigger value assigned to what? B. If A greater than B is what? False. False means it goes to which part? Else part. In else part, how many results are still left out? B bigger is there and A and B equality is there. Understand? 3 results. A bigger, B bigger, A and B equal. When A bigger is completed, when A greater than B false, go to which part? Else part. In else part, what should I write? 2 results I need once again. What are the 2 results? B bigger, A and B equal. Again, I will write one more ternary operator I will write. One more ternary operator I will write. Why I am writing? If I write only B, it is becoming B bigger. There is no question of what? A equal to B. That's why else I will write one more ternary operator. Ternary operator inside another ternary operator I am writing. Tell me now what should I write? B. In which case? If B greater than what? A. If A greater than B, go to which part? Else part. In else part, what I am writing again? Another ternary operator I am writing. In the ternary operator, what is the result? B greater than A. That time, what is the result becomes B. Assigned to what? Big. Suppose B greater than A also false. Where it will go to? Else. In the else, I will write what? Both values are equal. Both values are equal. Did you understand? Start the data now. This is called a 10-10. Directly take it as 10-1. First you take it as a 10-1. 10-1. Start. 10 greater than 1. Which one is executing? Expression 1. Assigned to what? Big. What is the result printed? 10 comma 1 is equal to 10. Okay. Now I am going to write a 12. 12. 12. 10 greater than 12. It goes to which part? Else part. It will look for this entire thing or not? From there it is coming to where? B greater than A. What is the B greater than A? 12 greater than 10. True. True means what is the value taking? B. Assigned to what? Big. So 10 comma 12 is equal to what? 12. Understood? Now I am taking what? 10 and 10 I am taking. 10 and 10 I am taking. Be careful, students. Coming to where? A greater than B. What is the result? False. Go to which part? Else part. In the else part again go to condition or not. What is this also? Go to where? What is an answer now? Both values are equal. That is assigned to what? Big. Now it is going to print both values are equal. Did you understand? So 3 results. If else ternary, another if else ternary also written. Very, very important. Let us run this code. Let us run this code. Now I am saying 10 and say something like 2. 10 is a bigger. Now I am going to say 100 and say 200. What is that now? 200 is a bigger. Now you will see here 1000 and next is called another 1000. What is the answer? Both values are equal. Did you understand? This is the scenario of what? How to solve from smaller problem to expert level I am going to take you. To do this expert level concept, you have to daily practice, read and writing the notes and you need to come to the class. I don't expect any of your previous knowledge. I'll make you expert in Python. Python will have lot of scope in your career. Please do that, whatever I said already. Are you able to follow? Right. Students in online, are you comfortable with this explanation, with this coding now? All the people must respond. Everybody must respond. Your response is important. Right. Open the notes. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Write a Python program which will accept two numerical values. Which will accept two numerical values. Which will accept two numerical values and find the smallest and check for equality I hope you can do as a homework. Can you do it as a homework? Yes. So while you are doing this program, don't open the notes and don't change the symbols. Okay, now generally student will do what? They will open the program, they will change the symbols and they will get the answer and they feel that they got the result. That is the wrong way. You don't see the program, you already know the concept now, you try to do it. Shall I go to next? Write down. Write a Python program. Online students, do it as a homework. Whatever I said. Now one more. Write a Python program which will accept three numerical values. It's very, very important logic I am introducing. Which will accept three numerical values. And find the biggest among them. and find the biggest among them and check for equality and check for equality. Very important. First of all, did you understand the question? How many values I need to accept from keyboard? Three values. Very good. Three values I need to accept it. Right, good. What are those? A, B, C. So A bigger condition, B bigger condition, C bigger condition, equality condition. How many results? Four. Four results means how many ternaries I need to use? Three. Two results means one ternary. Three results means two ternary. Four results means three ternary. Ternary in ternary. That ternary will contain another ternary. Like that you need to start. Shall we start? Can you say the coding now? Right. Online students. Now I'm going to introduce. There is a lot of logic keys available inside of it. Try to understand, students. Find big three example one.py because I'm going to tell you a lot of techniques for you to get the subject in these cases. That's why, students, try to follow me and try to answer it. Don't sit quiet and calm. I'm appreciating those guys who are interacting with me very seriously. I'm really appreciating. Please continue that. Now, find big three example one.py. How many values I need to accept? Three. Come on, tell the code, everybody. A is equal to float of input of enter first value. Enter first value. Next, B is equal to input of enter second value. Everybody must speak in the class. Online students, everybody must write in the notes. B is equal to good. Next up, C is equal to float of input of enter third value. Enter what value? Third value. Good. Very nice. So three values are ready. Now we'll write what? Logic for biggest of three. Biggest of three. Biggest of what? Three. Biggest of three I'm going to take up. Shall we take up now? Yes. Look at, students. Logic for biggest of three I'm going to take up. See, students, how simple it is. Now I'm going to write big is equal to, first, there is no tension at all. First, what is that? A. 1 minute more. When you are taking A is a bigger, A must be greater than what? B. And A also must be greater than what? So what is that? I need to combine both these relational expressions or not? I will use what operator here? Ara and. Ara and. A must be greater than B and A must be greater than C also. A must be greater than both of them. So I will write what? Come on, A. If A greater than B and A greater than C. A greater than C. Are you following? If you want, you can write in like this, you can write it. Like this, you can write it. Or simply you can write like this without braces also, you can write it. Understand, students? Right. Now, if you take, for example, A is equal to 20 and B is equal to some 10 and next C is equal to something like, 6. I'll tell you a lot of logics in this. Please follow me carefully. 20 greater than 10. True. True means definitely it will go to second or not. What is this now? 20 greater than 6. True. True and true. True. That means what is the bigger? A will be assigned to what? Big. Big. Now 20 is the bigger one. Correct or not? Now C, 100. Now C, students, 100. In this case, 20 greater than 100. False means it won't go to the second. Definitely it will go to which part? Else part. In else part, which logic I will write? B bigger logic I will write it. Which logic I'll write, ma? B bigger logic. Tell me. B. If B greater than A. B greater than what? A. And B greater than C. Now in this case, tell me, 100 greater than 20. True. 100 greater than 6. True. True and true. What the value becomes? B stored in where? Big. Good. Now I am going to take it. Now I am going to take it. 600. C is 600. 20. 100. 600. 10. 20 greater than 100. False. False come to which part? Else part. Come on. B greater than what? 100 greater than 20. You're in a false. 100 greater than 20. True. Go to where? Under. Compulsory it will go. No problem. 100 greater than 600. False means it will go to which part? Else part. What I will write in else part? C. If I write only C, that means C value called what? 600 will be placed in where? Big. Are you following? Now you can run this. Now you see, run this example. Now I am going to say, and how to write a beautiful code is our intention. Not writing academic kind of coding and not doing something like this. Lot of skills I will create, students, if you cooperate. Now it is called a big. Now try to run this. Try to run this now. See, 10 and then 4 and then 2. What is the bigger? 10. In the case of A, bigger is completed. Next I am going to run it what? 10 and the next is called 20 and then 4. What is the bigger? B bigger is over. Next I am going to run it what? 10, 20, 30. What is the bigger? 30. 30 we got it. Now I am going to say, students, 20, 20. If you are not hurry, because this looping statements, this is very, very important in individual career. Now tell me, ma, 10 greater than 10, 20 greater than 20. False means come to where? Else. Again, else what it is going? If 20 greater than 20, go to where? What is the value coming? C is going to become bigger or not? But these values are equal up. 20 is a bigger. Values are equal. See, students, I say 20, 20, 20. 20 is becoming the bigger. But actually 20 is all values are equal or not? That time, my dear students, what I will write, ma? Come on. Else, come on. C. If C greater than A and C greater than B, C is okay. That time, else I will write, what is this? All values are equal. All values are equal. Very, very important. Try to start. 20, 20, 20. Shall we start? Come on. 20 greater than 20. Go to where? Else. Condition again. 20 greater than 20. Good. Else part. 20 greater than 20. False. Go to where? Else part. What are the values? Assigned to what? It is printed. Got it up? Beautiful. Try to run this now. 20, 20, 20. 20, 20, 20. All values are what? Equal. You run this once again here. Minus 1, minus 1, minus 1. What is this now? All values are equal. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. Minus 1 is a bigger. Minus 1 is a bigger. Next, something like minus 1 and then 0 and then minus 2. 0 is a bigger. The B is a bigger. Now I am going to write it minus 1, minus 2 and then 0. 0 is a bigger. C is a bigger. Now I am going to write it last and final minus 4, minus 4, minus 4. What is this now? All values are equal. Any doubt? Any doubt? No, you don't have the doubt. Now my doubt is beautiful. This is one case. This is 75% of the students will think like that. They will think that program is completed. Now the 25% only intelligent students can do it. Now I'm going to create this intelligence. Look at two values are equal. Two values are equal. Please look at A value 20, B value also 20. C value is what? 4. What is the bigger? 20. 20 is the bigger. Now please look at that logic, what you have written it. I can say it is over now. You don't have the doubt. I can move forward. But that time you are off knowledge. Off knowledge more dangerous. Now, come on, start the flow. 20 greater than 20. False means going to where? Here also 20 greater than 20. Go to where? Else part. What is this now? 4 greater than 20. False. Go to where? But are the values are equal? Huh? No. Try to run this now. Try to run this now. 20, 20, and then 4. All values are equal. It is the wrong answer is coming. When you write the logic like this, when I am testing your program in my company, I will enter the result like that. I will look at you. What is your answer? You only will feel, sir, I am wrong, you will say. That means your program is working 50%, 50% is wrong or not? One more time. That means A and B values are equal. That time you are getting the wrong answer. Now please look at A is 2 and B, C is what? 20. And earlier A and B equal. Now A and C equal. Still you will get wrong answer only. See students. 20 and then 4 and then 20. All values are equal. Still wrong answer only. Are you following me? Yes. Now I will go to one more time. This is a 2 and this is called what? 20. B and C are equal. Either A and B equal, A and C equal, B and C equal. B and C equal. You try to run this. So here 2 and say 20, 20 you see. All values are equal again coming. Getting or not? So this time 3 times results came, 3 times wrong answer came. 3 marks minus 3 negative marks. What is your marks? 0. 0 becomes 0 only, not hero. Correct or not? So whoever writes this type of coding, they are called hero in the coding. Coding is only your weapon to conquer anybody else in the industry, students. To crack a good job, you must be good coding person. Are you following me? Let us start. How to do this, students? Now I am going to start. Which operator I am going to use? Greater than or equal to kind of symbol I am going to use it. Online students, did you understand this exercise, my dear students? Shall I move to the further now? Let us start with what is my value? 100 and then what? 100. 100 and 100 I am taking. Now this is called 20. First of all, I will take it A greater than or equal to B. A greater than or equal to B. Why I am taking that? A bigger, A is greater than B. One way I am taking A. A greater than or equal to B also I am taking A only bigger. Are you following? I used what? A greater than or equal to B. Start now. Start. A 100, B 100, C 20. Start. 10, 100 greater than or equal to 100. True. 100 greater than what? 20. బయట పడేసి తీసుకుపోయి ఇక్కడ ఎవరు ఫాల్స్ 100 greater than 20. What is that? False, huh? Total layman's 100 greater than 20. What is that? True. Be under your control. 24 years came, still you are saying wrong answers. 100 greater than or equal to 100. True. Spell out. True. 100 greater than 20. ఇక్కడ వాల్యూస్ ఇచ్చాను కదా, వాల్యూస్ ఆల్రెడీ ఐ గేవ్ యూ. వాట్ ఇస్ ద ఫైనల్? దిస్ రిజల్ట్ ఈస్ ట్రూ. వాట్ ఇస్ ద రిజల్ట్? ఏ వాల్యూ kept in where? Big. What is the big value? 100. Are you following? Next, you run this example once. Run this example. 100, 100, 20. What came? Earlier we got all values are equal or not? Now it is corrected or not? Well, next, A and B equality I checked, students. I want to go for what? B 20. Now C value I want to take it as what? 100. That means A and C value equality I want to take it. There is a chance of equality or not? And don't write A greater than or equal to C here. If I write A greater than or equal to C like A greater than or equal to B, it will satisfy what value also? Equal values also satisfy. Like what? You see 100, 100, 100. All 3 hundreds. Tell me 100 greater than or equal to 100? True. 100 greater than or equal to 100? True. What is the bigger? But actually all values are equal, no? That's why don't write what? A greater than or equal to C, you don't write it. And that time C is bigger, you write it. Now you come to C time, you come. C time. There you write what? C greater than or equal to A, you write it. Are you following me? Now try to run this answer now. Try to run 100 and 20, 100. What is the answer? 100. 200s, 100 is a bigger. Are you following me? Now where I wrote that now? C greater than or equal to A. That means I checked with A and B. I checked with what? Now I am going to say, what is this now? 200. And now what is this now? 200. Which values are equal? B and C equal. Here I don't touch it. Now coming to B and C relation is here or not? You don't write C greater than or equal to B because already you wrote greater than or equal to here. You come to this area, you take care. What should I write it? B greater than or equal to C. Don't write B greater than or equal to A because already you have written A greater than or equal to B or not. I hope you got it. Now try to start. Start. 100, 200, 200. Start students. 100 greater than or equal to 200. False means a short circuit, go to where else. What is B? 200 greater than 100. True. Go to this. 200 greater than or equal to 200. True. True means what? True and true. True. What is the B becomes what? Bigger. Print that bigger. Are you following me? Try to run. Say 100, 200 and 200. Is 200 is the bigger or not? Now you go for running perfectly. Starting onwards. Start. 10, 2, 3. 10, 2, 3. What is the bigger? Different values. A is a bigger. Are you following me? Next. Next. 10, 20, 3, 4. What is the bigger? B is the bigger. Separate values. Next. 10, 20 and 30. What is the bigger? 30. So different values working. Two values equal, you check it. 10, 10 and 3. 10 is the bigger. Next, A and C I will check. 10, 2, 10. 10 is the bigger. You say C is B and C equal. 10, 100, 4 and 4. Sorry, I entered something. Okay, no issue. No issue. 100 only. Now I will enter 100, 400, 400 and next 400. What is the bigger? 400 is the bigger. Now you enter what values? 100, 100, 100. What is that? All values are equal. This is the most important logic. Actually, the second logic, Shravanti is asking, how to know which one is big, sir? That is our program only. Two people are standing in front of me. How I know that you are taller than another person? I will measure the size only. That is what is the logic. That is what is the logic. How I know that your percentage is more than me? I have to compare your percentage, my percentage. No, that is our program only. Shravanti, what, ma'am? So, coming to that, this is going to be, that is only the program I am saying. Checking for three values bigger, equality, everything I am right. For that only we are struggling a lot. So, when logics come, students will feel that difficult. Programming means logics only you need to learn. Theory learning is waste of time. 22 years you grown up with only theory. Now if you only theory, life is nowhere. You have to learn programming. What I am explaining, that is the programming, you learn it. So that your life can be settled. Right? Now I am moving to the further. Will you understand? Shall I go a little deeper? Will you hold it? Okay. Online students, now I will move to the further. Now I will move to the further. Now, relax, relaxed. Now I'll go for one more example. Good. Now I'm going to say another way I'm going to introduce. All the ways I'm going to tell you so that you should not get any doubt in the further. Big example 3, example 2.py. Simple students, copy. I will copy. No issue. Copy. Now, see students, 2.py. I will remove this entire thing. I will remove this. Removed. Now I'll write the logic. Tell me, big is equal to anything you take it. BV, KVR is equal to, I can take anything, but I will take the suitable value. BV, big value, is equal to, tell me, A, if A greater than or equal to B, A greater than or equal to B, and A greater than C equal to. Now, wait. Now I am not going to write this such a big story. I will go for shortcut. I will write it shortcut. You see, you observe this. A greater than or equal to B. This one you observe it. A is there now. What is the relation A with B? So can I write like this? Can I change the symbol like that? Can I write like this? That is B less than or equal to A, or A greater than or equal to B. Can you read like that or not? Now I will write what? Greater than what? C. Like this I can write in place of this entire thing. Are you understanding? Can I write that? Online students, tell me how to write it. B less than or equal to A, greater than C. That means no need to use logical, physical AND operator. This itself contains what internally? AND operator. Are you okay? Actually, if you think very nicely, you will not leave the Python. Always you will go on reading only. You will practice only. If you don't understand, na, that is a miserable. Life is miserable. And sir, only Python learning, only life is happy. There are so many happy lives are there. But this is more happy life, I am saying. Are you okay? Any job you can do outside, they are happy now. But why we learn Python? This is different happy, more happy. Start. Start. Next, else. What is the next? B, na? What I wrote it for B, if you remember, B greater than or B greater than A, and B greater than or equal to C. I was written like that. Please plan out now. A less than B greater than or equal to C. I just changed this like this, and I wrote as it is like this. Understood? Well, tell me now. I forget. A less than B greater than or equal to C. Beautiful. Come on, next. Else C. What I was written, students? C greater than or equal to A, and C greater than B. I was written. Can you change it? Yes. Come on. C, A less than or equal to C, C greater than B. That is C greater than or equal to A, C greater than B. Come on, students, all of you tell me now. A less than or equal to C, C greater than B. Else, all values are equal. All values are equal. Beautiful. Equal. Did you understand? Sir, take all values are equal once, sir. Now I am taking -1. Now take -1, take -1, take -1. Quickly answer my subject. You see that. What is the B value? -1 less than or equal to -1. Up to here. True. Greater than what? -1. False. 1 true, 1 false. False. Go to where? Else. Come on. A less than B. -1 less than -1. False. Go to where? Else. What is this now? -1 less than or equal to -1. It is true. -1 greater than -1. False. Go to where? Else. All values are equal. What a beautiful subject. Print of. Come on now. Big of A comma B comma C is equal to BV. Format of A comma B comma C comma BV. Are you following me? Ma? Yeah. Okay. Okay, students. Okay, students. I will write it what? Like this. Are you following me? So start running, say the same value, -1, -2, -3. -1 is a bigger. Next, next, -10, -2, -20, -2, -2. Next, -10, -20, and then 0. 0 is a bigger. These are different values entered. Next, -5, -5, -6. -5 is a bigger. Two values are equal. Next, -5, -5, and then -30 and -5. A and C equal -5. Following me? Next, I'll say next, -30, -2, -2. It is called what? -2 is a bigger. Now I'm going to say -4, -4, -4. All values are equal. Understood? Any doubt? Any doubt? No doubt. This is the subject. See, I can shortcut the subject like anything, but I don't want. I want to teach you as a good programmer. And if you see any problem, you have to solve like anything. That is the capability to work in the industry. Any requirement is there. If you read it, you have to write the coding for that. If you want to do it, you must become an intelligent. Understand, students? So intelligent will not come by birth to anybody. If you practice well, you will get intelligence. Otherwise, will become normal. If you want to sing a song, you have to close the door first day and you have to sing a song by yourself or not. Why closing the door? Because if you sing a song in public, they'll say, oh, please stop, they will say. Like that. You have to practice the doors, you practice it. When you go to the companies, when they conduct system test, you are the first person to select. Correct or not, students? Right. Now, Lohit Kumar is asking, sir, what if I want to count equal numbers, sir? How to write the code? That we can write it, my dear student. That if you want, there is already I said in the class. Already I said in the class. What is that? Count function. Count function already I said or not? Count function already I said. Where? In list. Everything is there in the notes. That if you use it, dead easy. Okay, Lohit? Yes, you got it. Now, under that spontaneity, that subject you have to get it. When do you get that? If you read well, question is coming, solution is firing. So that task is solved. If problem is coming, if you don't get the doubt, if you don't get the subject, problem remains problem only. If you become a good doctor, patient is coming with the problem, with your medicine knowledge, you will shoot the problem. If you are Shankarada MBBS, problem will be there only and problem not solved. And that patient tell to other patient, don't go there. He is a Shankarada MBBS. So, you must be good in the subject of any field it is. Okay, now? Right. Open the notes. Online students, are you following these things perfectly? Is this code is clear for you? Good. Are you becoming intelligent with this coding? Are you becoming intelligent day by day? Yes. Write down. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Write a Python program which will accept, which will accept, which will accept three numerical values, three numerical values, three numerical values, and find smallest, and find smallest, and find smallest, and checks for equality, and checks for equality, and checks for equality. Homework, H by W. In school days, they will give H by W, C by W. Huh? Class work, homework like that. Are you writing? Right. Homework plus hostel work also. Anybody is in hostel also. Right. Done. Now that is you do that. One more example. Do it. So many examples. Open. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . which will accept any number, which will accept any number, which will accept any number and decide and decide and decide whether it is whether it is whether it is positive or negative or zero. Decide whether it is positive or negative or zero. Decide whether it is positive or negative or zero. Did you understand that? Decide whether it is positive or negative or zero. How many results? 3 results. How many conditions? 3 results to 3 conditions. ఇన్నిసార్లు చెప్పినా మీకు మళ్ళీ అదేనా? 4 results, 3 conditions. 2 results, 1 condition. Here how many results? 3 results. How many conditions? How many ternaries? 2 ternaries, 3 results. 3 ternaries, 4 results. 4 ternaries, 5 results. N results, n minus 1 ternaries. So many times. Again, same dogtail only. Come to the point and don't feel when I say dogtail, because myself is becoming tired by saying the same thing again and again. Okay, students, right? I say so many things for you to create fire in you. What is that fire? Sir said once, na, you have to remember. When Sir asked the question, we have to answer. That type of commitment I want to increase. Okay, now? Right. Don't feel when I say that. If you don't answer, I will say same dogtail only. Right. Start. Will you start? Right. Please look at all of you. Now see, you tell me the code now. Online students. Now what is this now? Positive and negative 0. Dot what? Py. Py. Be careful, students. So now I am writing program for deciding whether the given number is positive or negative or 0. Come on now. N is equal to int of or float of. Come on now. Float of. Tell me. Input of. Enter a number. Enter a number. Tell me immediately. RS is equal to. Already I am having positive, negative, 0. What is my results? Positive, negative, 0. Tell me, what result I write? Positive. Double quotes, positive. Or if you want, you can write positive. Positive. When? If n greater than 0. What is the positive number? If the number is greater than 0, it is a positive number. Are you following? Right. Raghavendra. Good. Keep it up. Done well. Next what? What is my number now? What is my number now? N is equal to what? 100. 100 greater than 0. True. What is that printed? Positive. Beautiful. Minus 100 I am entering. Minus 100. Minus 100 greater than 0. Go to which part? In else part, what should I write it? 2 more results are there. One is negative result. One more is 0 result. What you want to write it? Negative. Come on. What is this now? Negative. What should I do? If n less than 0. N less than 0. Next. Else. 0. Start. Minus 100. Minus 100 greater than 0. False. Coming to where? Else. Of course, I forget. Else. It is coming to else. In else, where it is going? If. Minus 100 less than 0. True. Expression 1. What is that expression 1? Negative. Kept in where? RS. What is my value here? I am entering 0. Just 0. 0 greater than 0. Go to where? Else part. In the else, where it is going? If 0 less than 0. Go to where? What is the value? Kept in where? That's all. Print of what now? Print of what? Double quotes. Is. Dot format of n comma res. n comma res. My given number and my result, I am going to print it. Yes, Swati, good ma, keep it up. Now, Durga, keep it up. 100, what is 100? Positive, positive. Now I am going to say what? Minus 200. Minus 200 is negative. Now I am writing what? 0. What is the 0? 0 is 0. Are you following me? Easy or difficult? Easy. As long as sir is doing, it is easy. Once you keep your fingers on the keyboard, either keyboard will not work or network connection will go. Don't try to copy the program as it is what I typed. Some people will do what? Copy that and paste it and save it and directly they will press run button. Dangerous practice. Don't do that. You have to type every program. I am typing everything now. Right. Open the program now. Divya, good ma. Keep it up. Now I will move to that. Keep it up. Now I will move to the further. Open the notes. Write a Python program. Write a Python program which will accept any numerical integer value, which will accept any numerical integer value, which will accept any numerical integer value and decide and decide and decide whether it is even or odd, even or odd, even or odd. Are you following? Even or odd. Okay. What is the even number, students? First of all, you need to know what is the even number. What is the even number? Even number is one whose remainder is called what? 0. That number, n is 10, for example. How do you find the remainder? Using what operator? Modulus. How do you do it now? N percentage 2 double equal to what? 0. What is my value? 10. 10 of what? 2. 2 5s are 10. What is the answer? 0. Remainder is 0. That time it is called what? Even. Not equal to 0. Suppose 13. What is the remainder? 1. 1 is equal to 0. False. False means what? Odd. Are you following? Let us start. I'm going to write it. Can you do it as a homework? Will you do it or shall I write it? You will do it, online students? There is no need to feel difficulty, mom. If you say do it, sir, means I will do it. Do it means I will do it. Using which operator you have to use it? If else operator only. If else operator only you have to use it. And don't use your own thing. Okay, now? Don't write it like a medical doctor. Unnecessary machines are there in the hospital. And patients are going to be written unnecessary test because to make that device to work. I think you are not getting me. Okay. So, you do that homework. One more example. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Write a Python program which will change sign of the given number, which will change the sign of the given number. How you do, I don't know, but I want to test your IQ. IQ. Do you have very good IQ? Change the sign of the given number. What is the given number? Minus 2. What do you need to print? 2 you need to print. Plus 2 you need to print. If I enter 2, what do you need to print? Minus 2. No sign precedes means plus only. Right or not? No sign precedes means it is a plus only. If I write sign, it is called what? Minus. So can you do it? How? I will do what? If number greater than 0, what is that number is called? Positive. Positive you have to convert into what? Negative. How do you do it? Now I am going to do it. So you got little doubt about it. I will do. This is simple, not it down. What is this now? Change sign, SIGN. Change sign example1.py. Change sign example1.py. program for changing the sign of the number, changing the sign of the given number, When you are sitting for something like in the table before the interviewer, one of my student got this question. That's why I want to test you. On the spot you can do. Simple, ma. Suppose n is equal to what? -5. Any number is given, you multiply with -1. RES is equal to -1 into n, you write it. What is the value of n? -5 into -1, 5. 5. Suppose I am entering what is this? N is equal to what? 6. 6 into -1. That's all. And it's just testing how careful you are, how intelligent you are. So now I will go for something like this. N is equal to what? Input of what? Or I can say like this. Input of, int of. Now I'm going to write it. Input of, enter a number. Enter a number. So better to take it as what here? Float. Better to take it as a float here. Now I'm going to take it. If instead of that, directly I can write it. Given number, changed sign. I can write like this. If you want, I can write it. Changed sign. So Cn is equal to, changed number is equal to, what is this now? -1 into what? N. N. -1 into n. I will write it. Given number is equal to dot format /t, changed sign, changed. So changed signed number, changed sign number is equal to what I will do? Dot format of what? N comma Cn. N comma Cn. Try to run this code. Now I will say -5, and then what? 5. Are you following? Next you try to run it. Say something like 6, and it is going to become what? -6. This is one way. Another way is what, students? Please follow me. Now I am going to take up. *50. If you want to do any ternary operator also, you can do it. How do you do it now, students? RES is equal to, come on. What I will do? Here I will write something. What is this now? If n greater than what? 0. If n greater than 0, what you will write it? Positive now. Positive means what should I do? -1 into what? N. -1 into what? N. So it is going to become that number. Are you following that? Else, what you will do? I will enter the number is called what? Minus I am entering. What is this is going to be? Minus value greater than 0. False. False means come to where? There also I will do what? Multiply with the same thing. And if intentionally, if I am interested to do with what? Some calculation part I am doing. Suppose if it is 0, 0 also entered. 0 greater than 0 means what? False. False will get what? -1 into 0 is nothing but what? -0, don't expect. -0 plus 0, there is no meaning. That's why I am writing. One more case I am taking, students. If n what? You take it like this. If what? N less than what? 0. You do the same thing. Else what? Else what? 0. That is nothing but one small point here is 0 only. Is 0 only. No sign changing. No sign, SIGN. No sign changing. No sign changing. Dot format of what? N. See, students, very dangerous statement. In this place, I am using what? If it is 0. Come on, start with. What is this now? 0. 0, 0. 0 entered. 0 greater than 0. False. Go to where? Else part. What is this now? 0 less than 0. Go to where? This place. What is happening? This is going to n is substituted. What is substituted? 0 is 0 only. No sign changing. That result will be kept in where? That's all. That's all. Are you following me? So print of what now? Print of what? Is what? Like this. Dot format of what? N comma what? RES. N comma RES. So try to run it, students. So say this now. 0. What is happening? 0 is 0. It is minus 0 printing. So 0 is 0. 0 is 0. 0 only. No sign changing. Are you following me? I hope you are following. This one is okay. Minus you are printing. But this is, I want this type of thing. And a more number of conditions how to use it, I am saying. Without using this also, you can say, you can use this and you need not to use this. And if you feel complicated, remove that and try to run it. 0. What is happening? 0.0 is 0 only. No sign changing. And instead of printing double time, you say the value called what? 100. 100 is going to be minus 100 is called what? Minus 100 like this. Are you following? Like this also you can do it. So how best you can use with this operator? This is known as what? Ternary operator examples. Ternary operator is not one day topic. It is a continuous topic. In my further also, you will come across many times. You will come across many times. Are you following? In multiple cases, you will come across the same example so many number of times. In further, I am going to say, depends on my system time. System time. My time is what? 7:28 p.m. now. When 7:28 p.m., I want to greet the user as what? Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. When my time is what? Morning time, up to 12 o'clock. I'll say what? Good morning. From 12 after up to what? 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. Good afternoon. From 4 or 5 onwards, if your condition, up to 8 o'clock or something, it is called what? Good evening. From 9 onwards up to night 12 o'clock, what is the good night? Are you having that? That type of examples also I will tell you with a time kind of concept, date, calendar, etc. is there or not? With that I will tell you. So many things I will tell you, students. But only thing is you have to practice and you have to come to the class. Are you following me? Is today's class ternary operator is clear? Python ternary operator. This thing is clear. And this example and this flow chart is supposed to be clear. First, a concept must be clear. Concept is only half an hour. Rest of the time, what? Coding. That coding is important. If you buttify this now, nobody will ask explain ternary operator because it is not an academic exam now. They will give you directly problem. That problem you have to solve. If you go for writing IIT exam, anything if you write it, they will give directly applications. They won't ask formulas. Formulas is only an entry pass. Correct or not? Application solving is important. So that type of things, if you come across, it is going to be dead easy. Are you following? Last and final, I will test you. How many digits are there? How many digits are there? 0 to 9. If I enter 0, 0 to print. If I enter 1, 1 to print. 2 means 2 to print. 3 means 3 to print. 9 means 9 to print. Why? Because some of our check management you take, banking, when you are issuing the check, are you writing that figure in words or not? 4,876. That time this logic is useful. Which logic? Taking the digits and identifying the digits. Only digits I am saying. If I enter 456, 456, how I know that is a 400? Because 3 digits are there. 3 digits means units, tens, hundreds. And without telling also I can do the programming. I can say Python is over. Because of that, what will happen? You already seen 22 years, what happened? Like the 23rd year also, it should not be. Don't come to that. Learn solid subject. Okay, now. So that type of things will come across. And the next time I'm going to use it in the further. These are all called written test questions. Roman number conversion, you take it. Roman numbers. Do you know Roman numbers? Do you know? Right. What is this? Something like I1, V5. What is the IV4? X, IX9. You know now? Okay. Let me test it. I got a little doubt. L50. Okay. IL Okay, XL 40. XL is 40 only. ఎందుకు డౌట్ వచ్చింది మీకు అసలు? అంటే మీరు చదువుకునే 10th క్లాస్ అయినా? X means okay. 9 means IX. After that, what? Now Roman numbers are there. Next, full doubt I got it. C 100. C XC 90. 99. Come on. I see. You see. Wrong answer. I see. You see. Wrong answer. I say XCIX. XCIX is called 99. Sir, write a program for converting the number into Roman number. I will tell you the code. These are all big company questions. I will enter next. M 1000. CM 900. CM teleda meeku 900. 999. Don't tell IM. CM XC IX. Of course, IX XC or something. I will write a code. I never remember everything. I'll write the logic. Whatever 32,456, 32,767, 72 lakhs, 498, etc. Whatever you enter from the keyboard, I want to print that in the Roman number. That is used in where? Converting rupees into dollar, dollar into rupees. That conversion mechanism you will improve. Understand, students? Right. That type of logics I will explain. To understand this high-end logics, you must come to what? With full preparation. And you need not have original knowledge. You practice my notes, read my notes, and come to the class. Okay now? So, tomorrow I am introducing one great concept called flow control statements. I am going to introduce. Flow control statements, if else, while loop, those things I am going to introduce. That too tomorrow, Saturday. You are prepared already to go to underground. Did you prepare? If you go to underground, next week be in the underground only. Very important class tomorrow. And Sunday also I will take the class. Sunday also I will take the, if you say E, etc., be in underground only. So Sunday also I will take the class. Sunday also I will take the class. Okay, now why I will take Sunday? Tomorrow I will tell you the reason for you. Okay, I will tell you the reason, mom. You don't predict the beginning only. You are smart, intelligent. You are smart in predicting something. Okay, I'll stop my class. Don't miss next class. Tomorrow is a very important class. Thank you, students. All the best. Yes, Kavya Sri, Sunday class is there.